what are the goals now? So I just ran a 321, my second marathon ever. I just did a 18-minute PR from my first marathon at 339. And just kind of summarizing, I'm super happy about the race, the 321. I nailed my nutrition a lot better this year. Fitness was obviously better this year. Speed was a little bit better. I want to focus on speed. So this next, I would say 4 months, 4 to 5 months will be speed focus and strength training focused. So that being said, I'm going to be tracking my weights and really focusing on legs as well. I just want as strong as legs as possible for my next race. And then with running wise, right, 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons, those are going to be the focus for these next 5 months. So I'll definitely be planning, maybe local races. Not really too stressed on where I do them, but I just want to get those times down. 5K for sure. When I hit a sub 20-minute 5K, ideally low 19s would be nice. Because right now I believe my 5K unofficial time, just from ripping it myself, is like a 20:40. So I'm pretty confident I'll get that down. 10K, it'd be nice to get a sub 40-minute 10K. And then half marathon, it would be nice to get a sub 90-minute half marathon. I don't know if those are aggressive goals. I'm just trying to see. Those are good like benchmarks, right? In terms of like what I want to do in running. So that's kind of why those are the goals. It might change, it might not, but that's what I'm striving for right now: speed and strength. So I'm gonna be documenting, the week by week, like I have been doing with the marathon prep, and yeah, we'll see how strong and fast I get, and then from there, I'll get a better sense of kind of what I can do for the next marathon. All right, guys, we're in the garage gym. Gonna be running through a quad focused leg day. So we're gonna start out with some plyometrics. I'm gonna start implementing plyometrics before really my leg days, specifically to just prime up the body, get the heart rate going. And then after that, we'll get some squats, some mobility stuff, and yeah, pretty simple leg day. All right, guys, so I just only did 2 sets of 5, 185 for back squats. And my right hamstring specifically is like, I can just feel it. It's almost like in a ball. For anyone that hasn't seen my last video, I did cramp up on miles 22 and 24 of the race 8 days ago. So I think it's kind of just still recovering. So I don't want to push it. I'm probably just going to do some core work and call it a day. So not an ideal first leg day, but just want to make sure I'm healthy and listen to my body. Back in the garage to the push day. It's currently the next day. Got like 30 to 40 minutes on my lunch break, so I'm trying to get this lift in, and then later on we'll do a 5-mile run.
500-meter row, 500-meter burpee plate jumps. And it goes to show how inefficient and out of shape I am, especially with the burpees. But so Wednesdays are going to be my kind of circuit / high rocks specific training. Really not too certain if I'm going to do a high rocks this year, but more so to keep training fun and different. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday will be running days. Wednesday, circuit day. And then Monday to Friday will be strength training. So that's kind of the current plan, but obviously always subject to change. All right, we got 5 miles easy on the tread today. Like I said, the key right now this week is building back mileage, building back running post-marathon. So hence why, lower intensities kind of really build back speed next week. But the legs are definitely still getting used to it. Still recovering also, so just trying to be smart. But that being said, I'm pretty sore after that chest workout. So it's good. I mean, it's like, now soreness is not always a good indicator, but in this case, just because I've been incorporating more strength training and I will be, my body's definitely feeling the impacts of it. But yeah, I'm just thinking like methodologies of getting fitter. 1, more speed work. 2, hills. 3, heat training. Those 3 are the main ones right now. But let's hop into this run. Another emphasis is quicker feet. So I want to hit a faster, just quicker turnover. Right now, I typically do high 160s per minute. 160, say 166 to 168, 172, anywhere around there. So ideally, if I can get it up to the number that's always thrown around online is 180, but just slowly make my way up till I hit, 176, just kind of without trying. So I feel like it's supposed to feel a little uncomfortable, a little just off in the beginning, and over time, hopefully my body will adapt. Getting the run done before work just makes your day a lot less stressful, because if you have all these non-negotiables and you pile them up at the end of the day, you're always going to feel behind. So it's something that just takes a little level of discipline, and with these marathon preps, like for me right now, not necessarily a marathon prep, but I am still training for a purpose, speed, and I'm aiming for a certain mileage. So it's still a prep unofficially within itself. And you gotta get your miles in regardless, right? So regardless of the work you have, and work could be a shit day. So it's important to kind of get it in when no distractions. But yeah, 5 miles, we got a pull day later today. And then just 2 more runs, 4 miles tomorrow, 8 miles over the weekend.
we're getting ready for 8 miles, the longest run this week, but it's also just a rebuild week. I'm gonna keep my mileage probably around 40 during the speed and strength block. And then in terms of long runs, I'm probably gonna keep it double digits. So it's gonna be Saturdays or Sundays. And I'm thinking of switching between 10 and 12 miles. Just every week, just switch on and off. But we got 8 miles this week. I'll be at 21, and then I got 4 miles tomorrow, recovery. And then, yeah, we're going to build back up. Strength training's been going really well. So excited for progress, excited for just feeling stronger, looking stronger, and just hammering speed work. That is the emphasis these next 4 or 5 months.
And I miss long run mornings on the weekends. No one's really up. It's just super therapeutic. Running is amazing. Get out there, put some music on, wake up with the sun. Man, it feels good. Feels good to be back.
All right, guys, so we are just wrapping up the week with 4 miles. Super windy out there, so just for the sake of the video and for the sake of my ears, I don't know if you guys can hear the wind, but it's just smacking the garage. But anyways, 4 miles, I'll put me at 25 miles. Next week, the plan is 35 miles and then just chilling around 40. Really until the summertime. Start putting maybe 50 miles, 55 miles in the summer. And then once we enter the marathon block later this year, it'll kind of just stick around that mileage. Focus is speed, focus is strength, but let's go hit this 4 miles and then see you guys next week for my first speed session of the block. All right, guys, 4 miles done, 25 miles in the week. I ran my marathon 2 weeks ago now, so, just building up mileage. And then, yeah, it's gonna get serious with the speed work coming up. Stay tuned for that. I'm gonna change up really a lot of my intentionality behind workouts. A lot of it's gonna be speed related, hills, heat training, just like little things, right? And it's a balance between recovering and pushing. So, like even right now, I usually have the fan on when I'm doing treadmill, and it's also 80, 85 degrees outside. Hence why I'm sweating a lot. Now I am a pretty big sweater, but try to do maybe some heat training on my easier days. Or, I'm gonna see how I feel as I progress through, but appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. Please, obviously, if you guys know more, I would appreciate suggestions, recommendations on things that is working for you guys. But if not, stay tuned for progression and just hopefully you guys are out there striving for a big goal. Because sub 3 was something that, starting running two years ago now, I never thought I would be even close to thinking I could even do it. So for me to think that, it just goes to show you just gotta stick to it. Consistency compounds,
It's I think that's the biggest thing with running. You just got to do it every day. There's so many days that you don't want to do it. But yeah, appreciate it again. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.